currently have 59 cents. Ranked elite. 76 in the elite league. Goes beginner, amateur, expert, elite, professional, veteran, all-star, master, challenger, champion, world class, and legendary. I was recently professional, but I got demoted. But they maintain your rank in each week, which is cool. It makes it so you don't get complacent. So I played 24,976 hands, and I won 27.45% of the time, and I win an average of 72 cents per hand. And I raised 20.58% of the time, full 28.49% of the time. And my moniker right now is I do what the math says. So one thing about the site that they recently changed is you have to earn crowns to achieve different leagues. So I'm not sure how many crowns I have now, but I need 2,500 crowns to get promoted to professional. Then I get more money. They recently changed it to crown booster, which is means you can pour money at the problem. So it's not as authentic as what it was before they implemented that. So the number one ranked player, possibly the whole entire league at the top, the legendary league, can all be money players. People that consistently spend the $10 to boost their crown booster up. So if you don't, it's impossible to beat them. And nowadays with nanotechnology, people have cameras on. So you can see whole cards, brainwave interpretation. So my whole theory on go to www.change.org/technology and watch after I'm done playing poker. I'll show for a minute or so. I'll go into it. So I got a little sidetracked here, so I'm gonna go to lobby real quick. Okay, that's all I have. Wasn't sure if I had more in the bankroll than slightly different. play Jack 3, you're hoping to be live. You're hoping that. Well, I don't like it, but this is the final stand here. Glad it worked out. If you like the way I play, consider making a donation, sponsoring me, or signing me up for endorsements. My PayPal email address is christianerikarnemeyer@gmail.com. This is either really good or bad. Call. That was unfortunate. The guy could have flopped the straight. The second time he did it. So on this site, it's not advantageous to, I was going to call anyways. Every once in a while, you got to take a shot. If you're successful, do it more often. So in the league rank, and I'm ranked elite, but in my mind at least, I'm a professional level. I've been professional 4 times now. And every time I've gotten unlucky. because as you can see, I win a lot of pots that I shouldn't be winning. So I lose a big pot. I'm gonna leave this table. And my maximum potential profit goes down, but my risk level goes down. If I now sit down with less. Because it doesn't matter how good you play, eventually you run into a collision hand where you have the nut flush and they have a full house, or you have a full house, flop the nut full house and lose to a 4 of a kind. Really strong hands. Could be weaker hands too. So since I'm gonna call, I have to jam on this side to get crowns. I didn't get crowns that time, but sometimes you do. Well, that didn't work out that time. But I didn't think he had the queen. So I was right with that, but I was, didn't put him on the 10. When it comes to poker, I like to think myself as a skier. You know, I spend time on the bunny hill, and then the main hill, and then off trail. Now it's surfing, out skiing the avalanche, basically. The more confident you are in your skills, when I first started playing poker, I was a much safer player, but I think I got rivered. Unfortunate. I was right about getting rivered. I played so many hands that I've been beaten so many different ways that your instinct, it's like when you touch something hot, you burn yourself, right? So instinctively, it's like I know I'm likely to get burnt in this situation. So if I had more chips and I had position over that player, I would have made a strong fold. But all you can do is put your money in with the best of it. And hope your hand holds up. Because it's a fine line. Like sometimes you get paid off on the river. Sometimes you don't get paid off because they don't make your hand. Ideally, they make the second best hand. So it would have been great if he would have made the flush and I would have made the full house. He's betting. Oh, he didn't. So there's two opponents that are in higher leagues than me, which is when you're trying to build your bankroll, it's not ideal, but it helps you grow as a player. Because unless they're cheating or buying that crown booster, they're going to make fewer mistakes than you. So you're going to win the sprint, but in the marathon, they're going to beat you. So you got to pick your spots. They're more likely to be quicker players. And they both have more than 5 times as much as me. About 5 times as much. So if I go all in, I'm not putting really that much pressure on them. So it should be challenging. You got to be able to play as David and Goliath. and win in both scenarios more often than not. So hopefully we, for the rest of the video, we stay here and I chip up. I'm hoping to get into a few confrontations with him. But be lucky. When we collide, I want to make sure that I have the advantage. So all you could do is watch how they play, their bet frequency, their bet size, how often they bet, how often they call, how often they fold. Okay, I think they might have it. Have the use. How we bet on the turn there, it was less likely that he had the ace. But it's the fish. When you're playing poker, you're trying to fish. No two fishes the same, so everybody has different perspective. Game knowledge, experience. Would have made some decent hands if I was in the pot. So hopefully this hand loses. it's unlikely that somebody... I could be slow playing. So now, since last hand was so lucky for me, even though this hand looks pretty, it's unlikely that I'm going to hit it. So I'm going to fold. It's hard to win a hand, let alone 2 hands in a row. Sometimes you win 2, 3 hands in a row, but not too often. Don't get me wrong, I win 3 hands in a row all the time, but it's because I've earned a couple pots. Maybe get lucky twice, win one, earn a pot. Sometimes earn 2 pots, get lucky once. Because you got to play the momentum. If the table's tight, you got to be more aggressive. And if they're really aggressive, you got to sit back and counterpunch. But unless you're trying to grow as a player, avoid the hardest player at the table. You're going to make more money if you avoid the people that are the trickiest, because they're going to bust you more often than somebody that's not as tricky. But if you're trying to grow as a player, then you want to try to play back at them, try to peek behind the curtain. So I'm going to jam to try to get crowns. And hopefully he calls. It would have been great if he called because I had the nut flush, but since he didn't call, there's now that element of mystery. He assumes I had it, but he doesn't know for sure. So I could use that to my advantage in the future. Because if you see somebody with a flush, and then a few hands later they're playing their hand like they have a flush, sometimes it does happen online, but usually they're probably bluffing the second time. Don't get me wrong, I had back-to-back streets. One day I had a royal flush, a street flush, and a 4 of a kind. But I only made about $7 off it, which was a little disappointing. Like the royal flush, I tried trapping, and I don't recommend trapping with the royal flush. Such a rare opportunity, and the guy basically didn't take the bait. I Gave him 2 streets. I had the nut flush on the turn with the royal flush redraw. And I hit it, and he didn't take the bait. I'm gonna see a flop. I'm an underdog, I'm pretty sure, but I want to see a flop. That's not good. This guy's probably jamming. Oh, he didn't jam. Rigged. I would tend to agree, because after about 8,000 hands, I cashed out $100. And then my winning percentage, now I'm at 24,000 hands, 25,000 hands. My winning percentage went down from 32% to 27%. And I've gotten better. Every 1,000 hands, you should get better. Yes. Somebody has these.
extra large dark roast. 2 sugar, 2 milk.
suited connectors, especially low, are pretty disappointing. But when they do hit, you usually should double up. Double up when you have pocket aces. So even though he was likely to call, I did make a guy fold with 2 cents once. expecting him to go all in that time, so that's why I called. I didn't like my kicker, but I was anticipating it, so... You can't always be afraid of the potential full house or potential flush, potential straight. You gotta respect it. It's like the ocean or the highway. You have to respect it or I'll take everything.
No instant call, anyways. They had the 6 nice.
play one more round to my next round. See if I can improve. Got one full pre-flop, which is good. So I'm kind of pot committed now, so I'm gonna jam. So that was unfortunate. Always a possibility. So if you like the way I played, consider sponsoring me, endorsing me, or making a donation. My PayPal email address is christianerikarnemeyer@gmail.com. It'll be in the title of the video. And if you want to take action and help human free will, go to www.change.org/technology. Because basically, computer-assisted telepathy exists. You could Google it. If you type in computer-assisted telepathy YouTube, this video should come up, and basically shows how people are able to influence a yes-no decision remotely with computers. Basically, our thoughts are just sounds that scientists have figured out ways to amplify and hear remotely. So go to www.change.org/technology and read the petition, sign it on social media. Sign it, share it on social media, and contribute a few bucks to get it on the agenda in your country. Because basically we're made up of water. Water conducts electricity, so we could be hacked. If you've ever been shocked, you know this. And my theory is based on this patent here. And basically in this patent, you could have different biosensors implanted, so you can have your ECG, see what your brainwaves are doing, toxins, blood pressure, things like that, and would be able to be monitored over a cell phone. But nowadays with nanotechnology and artificial intelligence, it's wireless. It's absorbed through your skin. We breathe it in, we drink it in, we eat it in. And if you can see by the cell phone here, it's an old patent, so it's been outdated. Anyways, you could take action, and you could deny reality, but you can't deny the consequences of that reality. So take a few minutes and sign the petition, share it on social media, watch the videos. Other people confirming my beliefs after I started the petition. Anyways, have a great day.